Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Quite a few days ago I took an image of Comet C2023A3 and I've also uploaded a video about the image I've captured. So the image you're currently seeing was captured quite a few days ago and there were a lot of clouds unfortunately, so I was not that happy with how the image turned out to be, and therefore I've decided to capture the object once again tonight. Right now it's still very cloudy, but it seems like it will be clear skies tonight, so I really hope that these clouds will go away and we'll be able to capture some amazing images of this comet tonight. Tonight I would like to use different equipment compared to a few days ago. So a few days ago I used the Canon EOS 2000D in combination with the 75 to 300mm kit lens, but tonight I would like to use the Canon EOS 600D in combination with the Tamron 15 to 30mm lens. So totally different equipment tonight, different focal length, different camera, but I definitely think that the images tonight will be much better because there's no moon tonight. So the conditions are quite good, no clouds and better lens, so I really hope that images will be better tonight. First of all, I would like to mention that this video is not sponsored and I'm not being paid for it, so all products shown in this video were purchased by myself. So as I mentioned, I'm using the Canon EOS 600D tonight. It does have a flip screen, which is great for capturing images of the night sky. Furthermore, I'm using the Tamron 15 to 30mm lens. So it's a zoom lens. I can choose different focal length, but I like to use the maximum focal length tonight in order to capture a lot of details in that comet. So 30mm, so the maximum focal length I can use. It's still very wide field, but still I can get a closer view of that comet tonight. So I will not use a tracking mount tonight, therefore I need to use a shorter exposure time in order to not get star trails in my final results. Therefore I would like to use a total exposure time of 10 seconds, an ISO value between 800 and 3200, and the maximum aperture of f2.8, which helps me to collect a lot of light in that comet. And then I'm planning to capture a few hundred images of that comet, so I try to capture around 200 images tonight in order to achieve a longer exposure time. So later on I would like to stack these images and combine them in Deep Sky Stacker in order to get a long exposure time, which should help me to bring out more details in that comet and in the background as well. And furthermore, that helps me to reduce noise in our final results. So those DSLR cameras, they do have a lot of noise, and stacking helps me to reduce this noise in the final results. Furthermore, I would like to use calibration frames in order to improve the final results even further. So I'm capturing dark frames, flat frames and bias frames later on to reduce noise even further in order to be able to capture a better image. So the plan for tonight is to center the camera towards the comet and then capture a few hundred images of that comet, each 10 seconds long. And every 5 to 6 minutes I would like to center the camera once again because Earth is rotating, so that's very important. And then the next one I would like to stack all of those images, so I'm definitely planning to get half an hour of total exposure time, which is around 200 images, each 10 seconds long. So I really hope to capture a lot of images in order to reveal a lot of structures in that object, and I really hope that I can prove the results I've captured quite a few days ago. And yeah, that's the plan for tonight. As you can see, it's very cloudy right now, but I really hope that the clouds will go away in a few hours and we'll be able to capture some amazing images tonight. So wish me luck, and I really hope that everything goes as planned. Last night everything went quite according to plan, so I was able to capture a lot of images of that comet, so around 160 images, which results in total exposure time of 26 minutes. So I'm really happy with how the image turned out to be. I used a maximum aperture of f2.8 to let in as much light as possible. I used an ISO value of 1600, and yeah, as I mentioned, I captured a lot of images of that comet and then I stacked them and combined them in Deep Sky Stacker in order to create this image of that comet. So I've centered the object every 5 to 6 minutes in order to center the comet in the framing, and then I stacked all the images to get this image. So as you can see, there are no clouds visible, so the conditions were perfect, and I'm really happy with how the image turned out to be. So as you can see, I was definitely able to improve the images I have captured quite a few days ago. So now I'm really happy that I was able to capture an image of that comet, and I'm really happy that I've tried to capture the object once again. If this guide and this video was helpful to you, I would really appreciate a like and a subscription. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, clear skies, Felix.